G'day folks, it's the Aussie Inline Skater here and welcome back to another upload from yours truly. Today's adventure sort of took me around most of Brisbane and I in fact cover most of the ground that I usually do. So this video is going to be sort of a virtual tour of Brisbane. Tune in, relax, grab a cold beverage and enjoy as you watch me dart around Brisbane City. We start off this virtual adventure at the top of Southbank Parklands. I'm old enough and young enough to remember travelling to Southbank as a child during school excursions. When they first put up these arches to house all the vine work, and it's really nice to see how far it's come in the last, I don't know how long it's been. It'd have to be probably 20 years, maybe 15. It's been a long time since they were established, but I do remember when they were first put up, and you can see some of the beautiful blooming flowers on the side of it there. You might not be able to see it, but to my left is actually an artificial beach overlooking the Brisbane CBD. It gives it a really modern feel, and this temporary fencing up on my left is actually future developments of the Southbank Parklands. I don't know exactly what it is that they're doing, but I do know it's going to be pretty awesome, and it's going to enhance the park further. I don't know whether it's shopping or more play areas. Who knows? Heading over the Victoria Bridge here, we will find ourselves right in the centre of Brisbane CBD, Queen Street Mall. Here we are in the centre of Brisbane City. So right behind me there we've got the Cathedral Casino, which is one of the many heritage buildings located throughout Brisbane City. When the British first colonised Brisbane, they set up some establishments, and that's what these old buildings are. They're some of the very first buildings that were established in Brisbane. So you'll find a customs house by the river, obviously a casino, some government buildings and other necessary things to establish the new colony. Not mine. Actually really empty. Directly across from Queen Street Mall is King George Square, where you'll find City Hall. We are at Roma St Parklands, right in the heart of it, and right in front of me is my favourite hill in Brisbane. There's no cars coming. It says 20k an hour here, but that's for cars. Good thing about this hill, it gives you a little peephole down here to see if there's any cars coming down midway of the ramp, because cars do come down. And it's all clear, so I can pretty much rocket down there. We're going to go hella fast. It's now or never. following my little dart down the ramp at Roma St Parklands, I made a loop around the courthouse back towards King George Square, where I continued further into the city, and I actually ended up in Zack Square. I'll talk about that shortly. We're outside of Central Station, another monumental building in Brisbane City, which is directly adjacent to the road, opposite side of the road, from a war memorial monument commemorating the loss of our Anzacs. So this is a monument to both Australian and New Zealand troops. I don't know if you can see it there, but that cauldron in the centre there has a flame called the eternal flame that's been burning since 1930. It never gets switched off, and if it does, it's for very, very short periods of time before it's turned back on again. So I think it's burning methane or natural gas or something that burns very clean, but it's quite the commemoration. It's a lovely garden here in Zack Square. Absolutely beautiful. The 25th of April every year, this place is absolutely lined with people, except this year, of course. I'm sure you know why. But yeah, this whole area is pretty much a parade. You'll have people standing here and there. They'll have like announcements and whatnot. It's all really cool. There it is right there. And Zack Square. We're really in the heart of Brisbane right here. Like, where I'm standing is pretty much the central area where British colonists, or whatever you want to call them, when the English took upon this land to establish the new colony, this was where they set it up. Right here. So you've got Central Station, and then directly across the road, fair bit across the road in fact, you'll have Post Office Square, which I guess would have been, at the time, their version of the CBD. Something right up. There she is. That's a very, very old building right there. Probably well over 100 years old. Same as the one next to it. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got the Cathedral, which is another really awesome building. Back where you saw me at the cliffs there, where people go rock climbing at Kangaroo Point, that's actually all sandstone throughout there, and in the early days of settlement, that was a quarry, and they actually mined the sandstone from that quarry to manufacture these buildings. So all the rock and sandstone that they're made of comes from here in Brisbane, from the very sides of the Brisbane River. It's really cool. And then we've got these old classic buildings mixed in with all these glass structures. And that's really cool. Really, really cool. City, I still can't get over how nice the views are up the top of Kangaroo Point Cliffs here. That is an absolutely gorgeous skyline. It's a better view on the other side of the river too. That's a wrap for today's run. It's time to take it slow and easy back to the car now, because I did some glute work last night, physio stuff, muscle repair, bit of foam rolling, therapy ball sort of stuff. And this morning's longish run in the city has actually pushed me over the edge just a tiny bit. I can feel the fatigue coming on now, so I don't want to injure myself. So although my mind's like, come on, let's do more, it's time to call it in. What do you reckon? Stair bash down that? No way in hell. That's a death sentence.